Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're slightly slipping on a 2-game losing streak, but here we go. We're facing Matse 112. We got a Pierce defense. And if there's one thing we learned from yesterday's game, it's don't take even one move for granted. So watch yesterday's video if you didn't get a chance to see that. The entire game came down to one move. But despite that, we are back. We are playing kind of a meme opening, which during the post-game analysis, I'll explain what I mean by that. But let's just get castled. He doesn't fall into the meme. But everything's fine anyway. He's a very high-rated provisional player. 2244 to be precise. And this pawn is protected twice. I could go here. I could go here. Don't want to go here and unprotect the pawn. So I think I'll try to be as active as possible and come to c4. And he says, please get out of here. We're just going to back up to, well, I could back up here, but then he has this move. Okay, I think we're going to keep that as our plan anyway. If he does this, which he doesn't, we castle, he castles, and this is kind of pinned down, obviously, so this is not fully loose. If we had two attackers on it, we could take it. But yeah, don't take even one move for granted. If I had slowed down in that key moment yesterday, we would be probably rated 2253 right now. But instead we're 2241s, nothing to hang our heads about. It is a 2-game losing streak, but let's snap it with today's game. If you guys want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, that's very annoying because now we're losing potential attackers. Maybe I'll just do this then. But then he comes here. So what do I want to do about that? This is my concern, this pawn. He comes here. Sorry, he goes here and then... Well, let's start in our own pawn then. Or sorry, one of his pawns. He could just do this. Maybe then we do drop back. Yeah, I should have been aware of that pin. Maybe instead of castling, just h3 was better here, which is also something I should consider more often. Okay, right now that pawn is protected, the one we're threatening. But it would be nice to pick it up. Matse 112 is going to take a quick think. German, very nice to see a country, which is rare. I feel like we never get countries. I am concerned about losing this pawn, which is unfortunate. But by no means would that mean we're just lost. There's still a long game to go, even if we do lose that pawn. And actually, on top of that, sometimes I like playing from losing positions. And your mentality has to be like, how can I defend this as well as possible? If this was the position given to me, how can I defend it as well as possible? That's a good mentality to have if you have a losing position. A lot of times being down a pawn, you go down to the end game, and then it's a potential draw. So never hang your head too much when you're down a pawn. And I'm going to try to demonstrate that thought process in today's game if we end up going down a pawn. Matse taking a long think here, which we do happily allow if time were ever a factor. Moments like this would be relevant. He's thinking, if he does take on f3, are we going to capture back with our queen or our pawn? Intuitively, I think queen. Of course, then we're giving this up. But then I could hit this, and this is loose as well. So I would definitely think we're taking back with our queen if he captures on f3. And that is indeed what happens. He could take here as well. And then maybe I throw this in and we have 3 attackers on here. But we're going to think about that first. If he captures, boom, we take here. If he wants this one. Okay, so he does take there. All right. So as I said, this is an idea. But he could just capture it. And then also we're losing this pawn. This is something, but it doesn't do much. He could just drop back or even slide over. So we are down the infamous pawn that I mentioned. And now we're going to... Is this... Nah, let's do... Yeah. Let's do this move. Just centralizing our rook seems logical. He still does have this move available, but we would just snap this pawn off, so that'd be okay. That knight is also the only piece protecting this. Okay, so yeah, he wisely does that. I would love to push this out. Okay, what about this move? I'll tell you guys why in a second. Although it's not too promising, but okay. The reason I'm playing this move is, like, 2 minutes ago I mentioned 2 attackers on this pawn, 1, 2. This pawn is pinned. So this blue pawn is actually loose at the moment. If he just pushed us with this, we would snag it. I think a wise move for him here would be actually f6. Then I'm not sure what we would do. Probably just drop back here. It might be obvious to him, it might not. I'm not sure, but this pawn is loose, and we would be more than happy to snag it, and we are going to get it. Although, no, it's not, because he just got out of it. He did just get out of that pin, so it's no longer loose, which is very unfortunate. Okay, I actually want to play this move. And let's keep in mind that our knight on b5 is loose. So actually, that's probably our main concern. And yeah, I don't think we have time to do this because he has this and then this is hanging. So let's come here. Okay, and let's keep in mind the things I said about playing down a pawn and trying to defend the position properly. This is still very strong for him. Surprised he hasn't played that yet, especially now that this is not hanging. It's especially strong now. And I actually want to bring this here because I don't even want it to hit me when he moves it. That is his next move. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I think knight to e5 is his next move. He might also kick our bishop on g5. And yes, we are down a pawn, but look at our rooks. Our bishop, I wouldn't say it's strong, but it does have some long-term potential. He could just kick that out with this, though. Yeah, we're going to see what to do here. This rook is immobile, if chance ever came about. Just taking mental notes. We're hitting this again. See, he does hit it with this. Smart. Of course, let's consider this and this. But no, I don't think that does anything. So yeah, I forgot that was a perfectly good move as well. I almost think I want to try this. First of all, I'm batterying my bishop and queen. I'm adding an attacker on this. And there's 3 attackers on here now. Okay, so let's take towards... Let's actually keep these outside passers. Let's keep these outside passers. This knight's kind of immobile for now. Can't really go anywhere. Okay, he does that. So now this is weakened. We can try to get in with this. We could also try to trade, which we would be successful in that trade. We're down one mere pawn. Getting rid of this bishop is very tempting. So I'm going to try to do that, actually. And as I said, that rook is immobile, so he cannot move his... He can't just slide here or something. We would take the rook, obviously. We'd be up in exchange for a pawn. Meanwhile, the time is becoming more and more irrelevant. Let's look at this guy's profile. He made his profile June, July, August, September, basically 4 months ago. He's played 10,000 games. He must only play Blitz, which is surprising given that he's playing this slowly. Yeah, his Blitz is 2100 and his Bullet's 2100. Both very respectable. Surprised that someone who only plays Blitz and Bullet is playing kind of slowly. Okay, he does that. We can take it, obviously, and then give a check if we desired. Boom, boom, check here, check here. Doesn't really do anything, though. Yeah, let's just do it anyway, because I'm gonna try to activate my rooks and maybe come down to the H file. He cannot block with this E-pawn push. He cannot do this. We would just take it. He could do this, but my next plan is to come up here. Keep in mind, this knight is pretty immobile. He does do that. We could also do this move just to be cute, but there's no need for that. Let's do this. And then we're going to try to hit here. Do not take any moves for granted. This is... Oh, frick, dude. I think I'm getting forked. Although, it's pinned, so he couldn't take this, which is a gift from our heavenly Lord and Father. I'm not actually religious, but thought that might be funny. Okay, so we're actually going to come here. And this looks very forkish, but thankfully there's a pin. So we are luckily not getting forked. But that was just absolute luck. That was no calculation by me. That was just me being careless. However, now if our rook gets to the H file, he could defend here, but even this seems kind of scary. So yeah, we're going to try that. Notice that he cannot take it. We'd be more than happy if he took it, actually. And he drops back. Okay, that was a chill move, but we have this now. So it's going to be this and then this. But then we could possibly do that. Alright. We're still down a mere pawn. This is now loose. He'll probably do this or this. I'm predicting this one if I had to guess. Then we'll slide up here. Oh, he protects it with that. Damn it. That was good. Good move by him. Okay, I don't want this entry. This is the most concerning entry square for me. We could do this, trying to chase his queen. Keep in mind, if his queen moved. I'm not convinced about this move because it weakens our rook as well. What if we actually do this? And we're going to hit this again and also Yeah, time is very important right now. This is something to consider. This is something to consider. If he does this, there's that. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't want to trade queens like at all. I'm actually gonna slide up here. I didn't think about that move as I should have. What was the lesson we learned from last game? I just do not want to trade queens. I want to keep as much pressure as possible. So I'm actually gonna come here. Watch out for this knight. This knight all of a sudden is very strong, it would appear. Could come. There's still no juicy moves. Do not go there because we get forked. Taking it. He takes, we take. Yeah, that's down in exchange for a pawn. We'd be down 3 points of material. Do not go here. That's a fork. Do not go here. That's a fork. Okay, we're running very low on squares, that being said. Okay, I am gonna do it. That knight was too strong, honestly, guys. Sorry. And, let's give Luft and protect our knight before even getting this back. Because had I taken this, he had this move, and then this was completely hanging. I would have probably had to do this and block with that, but not a good plan. He does that anyway. If we come here, I feel like we're getting trapped, so let's come here. Actually, this is a little more active. He could do this, though. Okay, he does that. Let's jump here. This is a very scary square, yeah. Okay, he can't, although, yeah, damn it. Let me do this. I want to hit this. Okay. Time is very important as of now. We have to capture back if he wants to trade the rooks. Okay, now we have... So wait, boom. If he goes here, we can just slide out. This is risky, but I think we can do this and then slide out. We don't have to trade. Damn it. We just lost a piece, though. Damn, and there's no checks or anything. He has this, and that's so deadly. I can't even do... That's probably game over. Slides here. This is like checkmate. Damn it! Bro, we're getting crushed lately. Alright, let's first of all look at the meme opening as we said we would do. I hate being on a 3-game losing streak. Does not feel good. The meme opening was, had he taken here, we do this, he takes, we take, and then coming here. It looks like you just want to get the pawn, right? You go this, boom, and then you fork. And there's like nothing. If you slide here, there's this, there's this. It's nasty. A lot of people just castle. And then you can just go get the rook. He obviously didn't play that. But our position was still fine anyway. Yeah, I wanted to go h3 instead of castling. Okay, that was fine. I mean, position's still even despite being down a pawn, so what I said about not worrying was probably legit. Wow, dude, how can this little move make that big of a difference in the evaluation? I mean, he played very well. Yeah, we had to give it up. I mean, he played so well, damn. 94 to 98. All right. Yeah, my compliments to Matsy. But guys, we will be back again tomorrow. So thank you guys for joining today. I am not going to hang my head, which is another theme of today's video. And we will be back again tomorrow. Peace out. See you guys soon.